We got a major investment in the next generation. Entertainers Usher and Big Sean put $1 million toward an entertainment incubator at the brand new, beautiful Boys and Girls Club in Detroit. And oh, there they are. They got up to join us this morning, gentlemen.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Wonderful to see you both. Oh, the state-of-the-art facility opens tomorrow. You both are Boys and Girls Club alum, as am I. How did you decide, Usher, to become involved in this particular project, including the Spark Lab and Studios?
Well, with all the innovation that I'd seen that Big Sean was a part of and Boys and Girls Club was a part of here in Greater Michigan, I felt like this was an opportunity for us to continue to expand. As of 2024, I opened the Spark Lab with Boys and Girls Club in Atlanta. And then I saw the opportunity for us to connect Detroit. And you just think about the history of Detroit, the fact that if there were no Motown, there would not be any LaFace Records or any of the entrepreneurs that came out of Atlanta. So here was an opportunity for us to get some economic mobility with young men and women here in Detroit. So that's why I'm a part of it. And not to mention, as you said, you know, as an alumni, this is an opportunity to pay it back to the clubs that invested in me.
Sure, yeah.
And you know, Usher put his money where his mouth is, man. Like he brought it. He had a show here. And he said he wanted to get involved with the kids and really be involved and just like step up. And he really did that. You know, he followed through. And somebody on his stature, his level of just who he is, he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to come to a city he's not from. And you know, usually people from Detroit have to go to other cities to be a part of something big. He actually came to the city and he's really changing the narrative of like building it from a city like Detroit out, you know? So I really appreciate you for that, bro.
Absolutely, without question. Most people might ask, why Detroit, right? Why not Detroit? Came here in 2008, did I Can't But You Can with all of the youth here.
Yeah.
So this is a return. This is actually a historical moment for us to be able to do this together.
Yeah.
Without Ellis, without your foundation, without the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Michigan, we wouldn't be able to do it. So, you know, I'm here, I'm back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
You both are real. You both are the real deal. And Big Sean, you're a Detroit native, and you say the Boys and Girls Club, and your mom helped you get to where you are now.
Yeah.
You have already given so much back to the community. So what excited you about this particular project?
I mean, what excited me about this particular project is that I used to ride past this train station that was abandoned every single day where the Boys and Girls Club is. And it's not just a regular Boys and Girls Club. This is the leading edge of just innovation. There's a nucleus of the city, a hub of the city. And like you go from every part of this Boys and Girls Club, you got billion-dollar technology, multi-million-dollar businesses. You have StockX, you have our Spatial Lab Studios, you have all these things. And it's just all these collaborations, all of these incubators that everybody, these young adults, these kids, they can come through and really take over the world. You know, this is an opportunity that we didn't have growing up at all. So it's just exciting to be a part of it from that perspective, to see it actually come to fruition. I was here when they broke ground on rebuilding the train station, so you gotta imagine, fast forward almost 10 years later, and it's crazy how fast 10 years go by. You know, you might not see on Usher, you know, he looked the same 10 years
I'm about
ago,
to say,
but you know, a
Big
lot
Sean.
of us 10.
Yeah, I know. What must be all the roller skating or something that keeps them, you know, looking so good.
But for a lot, you know, 10 years goes by fast. So let that be a lesson to everybody, especially, you know, the kids who got a lot of future ahead of them, that you invest 10 years, you could change not just your life, you could change so many lives at once.
Yeah, you really can. And I have to say, the way that you all have gone about it, and you described a bit of it. Can you tell us what it was like for you, Usher, to meet the kids who will be using this project, this facility?
I felt like I was meeting myself at 8, even though our program starts to mentor youth at 14 and up. But I felt like I am talking to myself, and that opportunity that some person offered me by mentoring me as a kid led me here. So we are the example of what they could potentially become, but we gotta give them the tools that they need. So we give them a Spark Lab, we give them a Disruptivator Center, we give them access to, you know, effects studios. We give them real tangible things to be able to execute some of their dreams. And hopefully some young entrepreneurs will come out of this incredible venture together.
I'm sure.
I know they will.
I know, without a doubt, because, you know, they're now seen, and they know that they're being seen. And Big Sean, of course,
Yeah.
this is the start of Black History Month, and inside, a symbol of Detroit's revitalization, Michigan's Central Station you've been talking about. So how does this location help preserve culture?
I mean, truthfully, it's just taking place right in the heart of the city. So it is the culture, and they're buying into every aspect of the community. They really having the people from Detroit, from the east side, from the west side, from the hood, like really in here, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the difference between just like a gentrification type of situation and really empowering the city and giving them the tools and saying, hey, all right, now it's your time to step up. You know what I mean? It's your time to do it. And, you know, the fact that I get to just see it happen, I mean, it really feel like, it just feels unreal. These kids, they learning, you know, this is probably the most exclusive club of Boys and Girls Club in America. They learning so many things at once. You know, we got the Shaka Sangora Lounge where they're learning. They actually taught a course on my book. I got a book, Go Higher, which is like five practices for purpose, success, and inner peace that I wrote last year. And it's just like they teaching courses on that. They're learning technology. They're learning all these things at once. So yeah, it means a lot for it to be where it's at too. It's not in the suburbs, not on the outskirts. We're right here in the heart of the city.
Right in the heart of the city, getting it done. Well, Big Sean, thank you so much for what you're doing there in Detroit, and for, as you said, for Usher. I've spent time with Usher in Atlanta and what he's doing there, and for him to share his talent in many ways there with you means a lot. Means a lot. Thank you both so very much.
He's the guy for sure. He's the guy.
Yes, he is.
It's a connect, Detroit,
Yeah.
Atlanta. This is it right
for
here.
Sure. And we're going to keep going too. We're not stopping here. We're not stopping here. So.
I know. Well, you have
you know that.
well, you have a home here at GMA. You keep sharing with us what you're doing, and I know it's inspiring a lot of people all around the country. Y'all take care.